Hello there, it's Hillary, and welcome back for another Creative Faith video. Today I am sharing my new planner launch, and I'm really excited in this video to be flipping through the Year to Grow planner. And this planner has a classic horizontal layout. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing more about this. I do have several other new planners that have launched, and they're all undated, so you can use them and start them anytime whenever you stumble across this video. But the other planners that I have launched are the vertical dashboard layout, the things to do layout, and a new hourly layout. So lots of great options for you. And I will have links to all of the new planners in the description box below, as well as, of course, this one that I'm featuring in this video, the horizontal Year to Grow one. It does come in 3 sizes, a large 8.5 by 11 size, which is showing up today in the mail. And then this is the A5 size, which is 5.7 by 8.25. And then there's a smaller B6 size, which is 4.9 by 6.9. So 3 different sizes for you to pick from, and lots of awesome features in these planners. I love how they came together. So I also will have a link down below my whole planner blog post roundup, because I have tons and tons of other planners too. I have classic dashboard, vertical in separate boxes, lots of daily planners, traveler's notebook size planners, planners and journals that just have one page for the whole year. So lots and lots of planners for you to pick from. And so in that blog post roundup, it has links to videos for every single one of them. So let's talk more about the Year to Grow planner. I love the cover. It has this really pretty pink and gray floral, and I love the inspiration of having, a year of growth. And this is my hand lettering, as well as I drew the little flowers, and I just think they turned out very, very cute. I love anything floral. And also I forgot to mention that those links down below are Amazon affiliate links, which means I get a little commission if you use my link to shop. The planners come with a glued binding, perfect binding is what it's called. But the cool thing is that you can take them to your local office supply store, and you can have them put a spiral on it if you want. So I love using Office Depot. This video isn't sponsored by them or anything, but I just love Office Depot and have used them for years. And so they cut off the spine, they add the spiral, and then I also have them add this black piece for the back and this shiny plastic piece for the front. And it just helps protect my planner more than if it wasn't like that. And you can see kind of my planner cover from this year. It got just, it gets loved. So that is a great idea. Another way that you can alter your Creative Faith planners and journals is you can also have Office Depot just cut off the spine for you, and then you can take it home and use a happy planner punch. So that's what I did with this planner. It's Traveler's Notebook size planner. So with the disc punch, you can easily, pop things out, switch things around, insert things. So love being able to really customize these and make them your own. Another thing I like to do with my Creative Faith planners each year is put them into this Moterm planner cover. I've had this for several years now, and you can see it still looks brand new. I take this with me everywhere. Every day I go to work and I bring this with me. It lays open at my desk at work. I have it on my kitchen table at home, in my office at home, in the car, and it still looks brand new. It is an incredible investment if you love planning. I also love that it has so many pockets all over the place. So perfect for additional notes and things. So I love tucking that in. And then there's also a pen loop. So I wanted to be sure to mention my favorite planner cover, and you can get those on Amazon. They come in tons of different colors, and I do think there's also a B6 size as well, so I will have that linked down below too. So what are some of the features of the Year to Grow planner? Well, when you open it, it has a circle here, and you can use this to write your name. You could use this to put the year. You could use it for a Bible verse or a quote, something to inspire you. I'll show you what I did in mine this year. So this is what mine looks like. And then I do also have several setup videos. I have my 2023 planner setup video, one from 2022, and one from 2021. And so if you want to see more about how I like to set up my Creative Faith planners, definitely go watch those. And then some blank spots again to really make it your own. You could add, a quote page or lots of different things. Then there's instructions on how you can use your Creative Faith planner. Next, there's a spot for a word of the year, a Bible verse of the year, and a prayer for the year ahead. And again, this blank spot, which you could, add a piece of artwork or make a collage. And then there's also a spot for a vision, goals, and mood board for the year. I also love doing these. So I like going on Pinterest and looking for different pictures. I also will print pictures of my family as well. And I think it's so neat to have this to look at throughout the year. And it's really neat to kind of go back to, like, this one I did at the very beginning of 2023, and we got a hammock this year and did gardening outside, and so I really love being able to kind of reference that. And be sure you're following me on Pinterest because I post lots of fun things over there, and I have kind of like each year I'll make a different goals board, and those are public on my Pinterest page if you want to check out my ones for the years past. Speaking of goals, this year, one update I made is I added categories for each of the goals pages. There's 2 of them and 12 different categories, but if one doesn't apply to you or you don't like one, you can cover it up with washi tape or a sticker or whiteout. But it's really awesome to be able to create and set goals for the new year. Another change I made for the Creative Faith planners this year is I added this quarterly tasks page. So there in the previous planners I had 2 yearly trackers, but what I found is I actually really wanted to have a quarterly tracker too. So I added that, and I'm not super great at it, but you can kind of see my quarterly tasks. I taped this into my last year's planner, but this year it comes already in here, and then there's also a yearly tracker. I like using this for tracking my period, but you could also use it for days you studied the Bible, or you could also use it for exercise. So it's a neat way to see an overview of one particular goal you want to focus on for the year, and it's neat to see the progress of that. Next, there are 2 pages of monthly tasks and 2 pages of weekly tasks. So I like to use these for different cleaning things to do around my house to kind of keep me organized with that. And then there are some dot grid pages at the front, and I love including dot grid pages in the front and backs of my planners because you can, again, customize it and make it your own. So in here, I added a page for our family birthdays. So this is very helpful for me with keeping track of all the birthdays in the family. And then I also did one for future events. So this is a printable in my Etsy shop, and it comes with this 3x4 monthly overview. And so you could use it for monthly highlights. You could use it for lots of different things, tracking your pages read or your books read. So I will link that printable in the description box below, and you can also scale it down. So I think I printed it at like 62%, and so that way it would fit in my A5 size planner. And then another new thing for the Creative Faith planners this year is that they are set up more like a traditional planner. So in the past, I've had all the monthly layouts here at the front. And then this year, what I did, and then all the weekly layouts were in the middle. But this year, I set it up more like a traditional planner where you have a monthly layout and then you have 5 weekly layouts. And then it goes back to the monthly layout. And what I plan to do is use these Avery removable tabs, and I'm going to write on them with a thin permanent marker. And you can get the permanent marker and these little Avery tabs on Amazon. So I'm going to put like January, February, March, April, May, June, and then go back and do the second half too. So then I'm able to flip to that particular month. And so there's a metallic set that I have, and then I might order though, there's a white where it just has white on it, and I thought that might match well with whatever planner you're using. So I wanted to be sure to mention those. And so you can use this page in front for a monthly title page. I love making those, and it's just kind of it's just decorative, but a really fun way to kind of do something fun and be creative in your planner. And then you have the monthly layout, and then there's a set of dot grid pages, 2 dot grid pages between the monthly and weekly layouts for the month. So you could use this for a bill tracker, monthly habit trackers. You could use it for 1 line a day. You could write a prayer for your month. So lots of ways, again, to really make it your own. I personally live by my bill tracker page. It is the most helpful printable I've made. And so I'm going to print one of those for each of the 12 months, and it helps me stay organized and on top of all the bills to pay. So I will link that printable down below too. And then you have your weekly layout. The Year to Grow planner is a horizontal layout, a pretty classic layout. And you have undated pages, so you can, again, start it whenever. And so you can put the date there. And I did want to compare it to my other horizontal planner, the Joy Grows Here planner, so you could kind of see a difference. So this planner is set up with the months in the front and then the weeks in the back. And then the weeks in this one just have the lines to kind of divide the pages versus this one has the boxes. So I did want to kind of share the difference in that. Here's some examples of how I kind of was playing around with using it different ways. This would be really good for a faith planner because you could write like a Bible verse of the day or use it for scripture writing. I am going to be reading through the whole Bible this year using a chronological Bible, and so this would be really awesome to take notes in each day. But I'll link a YouTube video about the Joy Grows Here planners if you want to check those out as well, if you like this layout better. So I wanted to be sure to kind of show the comparison between those two. So you have 12 months of plans, and so since there are 5 weeks in here, sometimes depending on the length of the month, you might have to rip out one of the pages, or you could tape it together, glue it together, washi tape it together. And then in the back, there are some additional dot grid pages, and I love using those for additional trackers and things. So in here I have my books I've read and books to read tracker. This is free printable on my blog, which I will link down below. I also have a wish list printable, online order tracker, movies to watch, things to do with my husband, wish list for our house, home projects to work on, favorite songs, and then in the back here I have some different kind of medical papers. So I love having those extra pages in the back for additional trackers and lists and things for the year. So that is the Year to Grow planner. So far I've seen a lot of people really excited about this one, and I am too. I love the classic horizontal layout. I'm sort of pondering using this for my journal for the year. This year I used this one, which has 1 page per day. But this was quite overwhelming sometimes. So I thought having, just having a thin little box for each day for journaling, I thought that might be better for me. So I might try this out for my journal, or I might use it for Bible study notes. Not sure yet, but I love it. I love the floral cover, I love the layout, and I love just the message of having a year to grow. So if you want to see the other flip through videos for the other planners, be sure to click the link in the description box below to check all those different things out, and let me know what you think of the Year to Grow planner in the comments as well. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye, friend.